Hi, I'm Vonny, owner of Moyra UK. Welcome to my introduction to the Moyra stamping system. You may or may not be familiar with the brand Moyra, but just a little bit of background information. Moyra is a family-run business based in Hungary, and they were set up over 20 years ago. Moyra were one of the first brands of stamping in the UK, so they've been tried and tested for many years. Today I'm going to be taking you through a range of products that are associated with our stamping system, how to keep your products clean, how to look after your equipment, and how to get the best out of your stamping. This is just an introduction, but I hope by the end of it you'll be feeling a lot more confident about the products that we have on offer and how you can use them within your salon setting. So we're going to start off looking at stamping plates. All of our stamping plates come in a protective sleeve, and as it states on the back, the edges may be sharp, so you must handle these plates with care. Once you remove the stamping plate from its sleeve, you'll notice that there's a blue protective film. This is designed to protect the plate from any scratches. In many cases, there's a double layer of this protective film just to make double sure that the plates don't get scratched. Simply just peel back the films, being careful of the sharp edges. You'll notice that the stamping plate may have a slight residual feel to them. So the first thing you want to do before you start using any new stamping plate is to clean the plate to make sure that your scraper glides freely across the surface. So for this, we recommend our plate cleaner. This is a specially formulated spray designed to remove all of the polish from the etchings of the plate and to leave a streak-free finish. So first of all, we need to clean the plate, and then with the cotton pad or the lint-free wipe, give it a good buff, and it brings your plate up to a really shiny, streak-free finish. Once this has been done, you're free to start stamping. We also have a series of mini stamping plates. They also come in the protective sleeve and have the blue film to protect from scratches. So just remove the film, often in double layers in the same way. I always use tweezers for this to save my nails. Pull away, and again, clean your plate before your first use. For some of the stamping plates, we have corresponding try-on sheets. These sheets are great for lining up your designs onto a nail, which really helps you to plan the design before you commit to stamping. These try-on sheets are currently only available for our best-selling stamping plates. We currently have 153 large stamping plates, although some of these have been discontinued over the years. We also have 29 try-on sheets for our most popular stamping plates, and we have 19 mini stamping plates as well in the collection. So we've produced this really handy stamping plate catalogue, which is available to download for free, or you can order the glossy version here on the website. And it's a really handy tool for you and your clients to help plan your designs and to look at different plates that you can have for the future. You'll also find our contact details on the back of the catalogue so that you can get in touch with us and follow us on social media. Our large stamping plate holders are available in pink or white. You can see I've numbered mine here for easy reference. These are a really great way to keep all of your stamping plates either in order or any random way that you want to, and it keeps them free from scratches and nice and clean. We also have mini stamping plate holders available as well to keep your mini plates in the same condition. You can see the difference between the two plate sizes here. Okay, let's talk about the stampers. As you can see, we've got a range of different stampers. The first one is the Pixel Clear. This is our most popular stamper. As you can see, there's crystals in the bottom, and this is actually removable. So you can either have it looking pretty with the crystals, or you can take it off so that you can see through the plate. There's a lid, and the silicone stamper is removable and it's nice and soft. We also have this available in pink without the crystals at the bottom, but it does have the removable base and also the removable lid and stamper. Next we have the Ice Clear Vision stamper, which is slightly smaller and slightly longer. Again, it has the clear base, but it's not removable, but it does have the lid and also the removable stamper head for cleaning. It's a little bit firmer than the Pixel. Next is the Duo Clear. This is a small double-ended stamper, fairly firm silicone heads, which are both removable. And this is ideal for smaller designs. I'll just demonstrate here. Say you wanted to pick up this small star. You can remove the smaller end. That way you can see through the stamper onto the image that you're picking up. Let's go for this one. And you can see there, fits perfectly, and you're not going to get so much residual stamping polish on the stamper. If you wanted to pick up something smaller, like one of these small stars, simply remove the larger end, pop it into the lid to keep it safe, pop in the small end, and then you can really focus on those tiny designs that you want to pick up. And you can still see through, so you can see exactly where you're going. So it's a really handy little stamper, especially if you're working with the smaller designs. Make sure you keep the lids on, just to keep it free from dust. Next up is the Ice Cube. So this is a much shorter, clear stamper. Again, it's got the clear base, which is fixed, but it does have the removable silicone head. Slightly firmer than the Pixel, but not quite as firm as the smaller stampers. And you can see that there's plenty of size on that silicone head for the larger nails. Next we come to our latest stamper, the Clear Mini Stamper. This one has a fixed clear base. As the name suggests, it is mini, but it is perfect for smaller nails or for smaller designs. The silicone head is fairly firm and it is removable, which is great for cleaning. And the final stamper we're going to be looking at is the Jelly Joker. So this serves two purposes. It's a standalone stamper, which is very wide and short, so great for larger nails and for perfect clarity. It has a firm head, which is also removable for cleaning. But it's also a replacement lid for the Supersizer stamper. The Supersizer can be used to create larger or smaller designs from the same stamp by twisting the base. This then pushes the stamper to increase the space, and then it also reduces the size of the design as well. So the Jelly Joker simply screws onto the top, and then you can attach the lid to keep it dust free. And then simply twist the base. Which spreads out the design on top of the stamper. Always make sure that you twist the base back down again for storage. Okay, let's look at how to keep our stampers clean. All you need is a lint roller or a wonder wheel, and just roll the silicone head over the lint roller or the wonder wheel, which will remove all of the stamping polish, even stamping gel polish. You can see here that there's still a mark, which is just underneath the stamper, so you can just remove that head and clean the sides or the base so it's perfectly clear. Pop it back into the holder and you're good to go. If you still find that images aren't picking up from your stamping plate, it could be that there's a buildup of residue on your stamper. We recommend the stamper head cleaner for this. This is a spray that you can just spray directly onto the stamper, wipe with a lint-free wipe, and this will remove any residue that may have built up on your stamper head. These are premium quality stampers, but you still need to be careful, especially when using tips, because if you press down too firmly, the silicone can split, as you can see here. Let's take a look at our Wonder Wheel. This is essentially a lint roller in a case, perfect for desktop use. To replace the roller, simply unclip it, take it into two parts, and then you can unclip the roller from the casing. Once you've pulled it out, you can remove the ends, which will just drop out, and then you can pop those into your refill. Then attach the refill into the main casing and slot that into the outer casing and lid. And you'll hear it click into place. And then it should roll freely. Moyra also have a range of different scrapers. These come in all different patterns, and the majority of these scrapers are all the same thickness and the same flexibility. These are thinner and more flexible than a credit card. And really it's personal preference. This one here is the mini light pink, and this is our firmest scraper. So we do recommend this for use with the stamping and painting gel. Transparent is our best seller. Very thin, very flexible. And probably the thickest of all of them is this pink and white and black. Slightly less flexible. The same goes for the silver one. Not this one, this is nice and thin. Cathanical's also very popular. And this is the silver one, which is slightly thicker again. But it's really a matter of personal preference when it comes down to scrapers, and there's certainly plenty to choose from. We also have liquid tape, which is essentially a liquid latex. So before using this on a client, you do need to make sure that they don't have a latex allergy. This is especially helpful if you're using stamping gel polishes, because you don't want to be getting cured gel onto the skin. So simply just apply a thin coat of the liquid tape around the edge of the nail, on the skin, and wait for it to dry. Once it's dry, it will be completely clear. Then you can use a pair of tweezers or your fingers and just simply peel away the liquid tape. And this will take all of the stamping polish with it. Very satisfying. As you may know, Moyra have a range of different stamping polishes which can be used to achieve different results. We do have a download available on the website which gives information about all of these products. I really hope that information's been helpful for you. If you do have any questions at all regarding any of our stamping products, or in fact any of our other products that we have on the website, don't hesitate to drop me an email, hello@moyra.uk, or just drop me a DM on social media. I'm really passionate about helping my customers to get the very best out of their Moyra products. So it doesn't end here. Please don't hesitate to get in touch if you have any questions.